Hi, Mrs. Hardy. For today's workshop, I've come up with a set of 5 skills that will help us become better teachers. The first one I've listed is continuous learner. Teaching is a lifelong process. Just as the students are learning new things, so are the teachers. The world is always changing with the new technologies, and it is important that we stay up to speed. Teachers want to go the extra mile to make sure what they're teaching and what they're showing is effective and successful. This involves the 21st century skill of critical thinking, because you're constantly finding new ways to teach certain material. The second skill I have found is called effective discipline and help empower. By following effective discipline, you want to make sure you can tell your students what to do, but also give them room to use their brains to figure out the instructions, compare and contrast, figure out what's right from wrong, solve problems, and use their creativity. By doing this, you will help them empower themselves so they can solve problems, be self-directed, self-reflected, become leaders, and be able to figure out the right tools to help them solve their problems. The third skill I have is display visuals and engage. Especially for younger children, they love to see visuals and be engaged in the topic. If you're reading straight from a textbook, they might not follow as well and might not clearly understand. This keeps them interested and also keeps them up to date with the world problems. You could possibly use a Prezi, use 3D objects, PowerPoints, something to keep them engaged rather than just reading facts to them. This also helps their creativity flow and helps them use their imagination. Imagination is extremely important for children. It is important that you also display your imagination, because this will help boost their thinking process and think outside of the box. This helps with the 21st century skill of creativity because you're trying new approaches to get things done. This is innovative and is a new invention they should definitely learn and practice. The fourth skill I've listed is active listener. It is extremely important that you are an active listener and teach your children to be active listeners as well. This helps them grow and helps you learn from them and them learn from you. By active listening, you can figure out what everyone's saying and also hear everyone's thoughts. It's essential to help them learn, and it helps them communicate and collab. Communicating and collaborating with their fellow classmates is an important and essential skill they should learn. This is also another one of the 21st century skills, digital literacy, and teaches them that working together helps them reach their goal. They can put together their different talents, expertise, and therefore be able to figure out what they're trying to solve. This is extremely important, and you have to make sure that you are following the active listening rule as well. The fifth skill I have listed is innovative. Innovation is all about trying new things. Students need to try new things as long as you. As long as you are trying new technologies and showing that you are trying to follow up with the speed of the world, they will be able to make real-world connections, let their creativity flow, and they will be able to think for themselves. If you are simply telling them what to do all the time, they're not going to be able to use their own brains to figure out what they're doing. I'll also teach them to take risks and collab with each other, because by trying new approaches and working together, they can end up by figuring out results that they never would have possibly found before. By following all 5 of these important skills, you will become a better teacher and be able to follow all of the digital literacy and 21st century skills. Together, this will make you become a better teacher and help your students learn even better. Thanks and enjoy.